Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Bucky TV. I hope you're having a nice day. Yes, please, if you're new here, please don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I feel like I don't say this enough. Please subscribe to my channel. That's why I made it a duty to say it first before going to what I have to say in this video. So I know I'm a bit late because Chigozie Obioma is actually my author crush slash Chigozie Obioma's Orchestra of Minorities is actually my author crush slash book crush for the month of August. And I think this is like, what day is this? 14th of September before I'm going reviewing this book, and I read it in August. Because Chigozie Obioma does this kind of thing to me that I have to sit down and process what I have read and just ruminate and go through the entire thing over and over in my head. So forgive me for not coming early enough to talk about this book. So An Orchestra of Minorities is written by Chigozie Obioma. I'm here to tell you reasons why. I didn't count the reasons, but I think there are up to 6 reasons why you should read Chigozie Obioma's An Orchestra of Minorities. And I think you're going to enjoy this video, so stick around, don't go anywhere. An Orchestra of Minorities is amazing for a bunch of reasons that you can't even begin to imagine, except to pick up the book and read. I can't say this enough, okay? So the first reason why you should read An Orchestra of Minorities is because, one, Chigozie Obioma is amazing. He's also the author of The Fisherman. That's his debut novel, and he blew my mind, blew my socks off. So I said I had to read An Orchestra of Minorities, and thankfully I was able to read it, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Number 2 reason why you should read An Orchestra of Minorities is because, one, I won't say the plot yet, that will be the 3rd reason. Number 2, sorry, because Chigozie Obioma has this writing, and his writing technique is unmatched. And Chigozie Obioma has, from me putting The Fisherman and An Orchestra of Minorities side by side, you'll notice a pattern with Chigozie Obioma that he will tell you of the impending doom, and I said this in another video, you'll be in denial because you already fallen in love with the character, you already followed their story. So when it's time for the doom or for the repercussion to come, you'll say, oh no, God, please no, let this not happen to this person I already fallen in love with. I'll say Chigozie Obioma is a very talented writer. He's explicit in his description, his imagery is flawless. That's number 2 reason. Number 3 reason why I should read An Orchestra of Minorities is because of the plot. The plot follows the life of Nonso. Nonso is a poultry farmer. He owns his own building. The book is set in eastern part of Nigeria. The time frame of this novel is in the 2000s. Yeah, let me say 2000, just that range, that period in Nigeria, mostly in eastern part of Nigeria. Although there's the cross continent, he had to travel to Cyprus, but that will come later on. But in the beginning of the book, he was actually based in Nigeria. He fell in love in Nigeria to Ndali, who wanted to kill herself because the guy she loved didn't like her anymore. It was sad, but he was able to save her. And although these 2 people, they are from separate class, Nonso is just a mere farmer, while Ndali on the other hand is a trainee pharmacist. So her father is very rich. He's one of the richest men in the town. So you imagine there's an imbalance already in class, because people actually hold on to this classism thing. And Ndali's father held on to this classism thing. So when Ndali reveals her intention that she's in love with Nonso, he said no, you can't marry him because he doesn't own a degree. Nonso, being Nonso, who has fallen head over heels in love with Ndali, said, okay, don't worry, I'm going to go to school. I'm going to prove to your father that I'm worth something. So he had to travel to Cyprus. He goes to Cyprus and he finds out that he has been scammed. So he finds out that he has been scammed, and a lot of things. So he's trying to find a way to come up and still study or go back to Nigeria because he doesn't have any money, because a friend really did a number on him. Bad friend. So he meets with this German lady. She's German. I think she's German. And she said, okay, I'm going to take you on my way. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you with a job. And an unfortunate event happens, and he was accused of rape, which he didn't even do, and he was locked up in jail. And there's a heavy load of racism in this part, and it was just really sad that just because he was a black man, there was no excuse at all. He did the crime, so he was jailed for this. I'm not listening to Chigozie Obioma. Nonso, the main character in this book, went through a lot in this book. Not only was he trying to make headway in Nigeria, he was comfortable in Nigeria. He fell in love with a lady in Nigeria, and he said, okay, because of love, he came over to Cyprus so that he can learn, that kind of things. And he gets jailed. He experiences racism. He tries to fit into this new culture, but you see that people will call him slave. You're walking on the street and you're being called a slave. People were looking at him like a black man, trying to touch his hair like he was an animal in a cage. So it was really that part really, and that's why I'm making my face like this, because I couldn't just even put myself in Nonso's shoes. So Nonso comes back now, and he wants to claim his bride, and unfortunately she's married. She moved on without him. So I'm giving you spoilers right now, which is bad, but I'm sorry. Then that was the third reason. Number 4 reason is because of the Igbo cosmology and the Igbo tradition that was heavily weighed in this book. So Chigozie Obioma really did a number in this book. There's even a chart to show you the Igbo cosmology, a lot of tradition, a lot of rich history that he employed in this book. And he literally took the term omniscient narrator in this book, because the book was narrated by the Chi or the Kai of Nonso. Igbo people believe in, or some people, the Igbo people specifically, and some parts of Nigeria, they believe in guardian spirit, that every human being is assigned to a guardian spirit that guides him, that journeys with him through life. So this Igbo cosmology is really heavy in this book, because the Chi is telling the story of, and he's actually saying the books open with him being a mediator for Nonso. The book opens like this. Most of the chapters start this way, with a hailing to the god, like Obasin Dinelu. I stand before you here in the magnificent court of Bechuku, in Elu Igwe, the land of eternal luminous light, where the perpetual song of the flute serenades the air. Like other guardian spirits, I have gone to Uwa in many cycles of reincarnations, inhabiting a freshly created body each time. I have come in haste, soaring, untrammeled like a spear through the immense tracts of the universe. Then he reveals that, for Allah forbids that a person should harm a pregnant woman, whether man or beast, for the earth belongs to her, the great mother of mankind. The greatest among all creatures, second all to you, whose gender or kind no man or spirit knows. I have come because I fear that she will raise her hand against my host, who is known. I have come because I fear that she will raise her hand against my host. So Chigozie Obioma, you can see from this narrative or this part, this excerpt, it shows that the Chi is trying to intercede for his host. He's trying to, so this is the way he narrates the story. This first chapter opens with first incantation. He's trying to tell the, like I said, intercession. I'm repeating myself right now. Intercession. So that was that's the narrative that was employed in the book. I said 4, okay, 5 now. 5. The 5th reason why I should read Chigozie Obioma's Orchestra Of Minorities is because of the beautiful Igbo proverbs that is played throughout this book. And he opens his dedication opens with an Igbo proverb which reads, "If the prey do not produce their version of the tale, the predators will always be the heroes in the stories of the hunt." How beautiful is that? There's another Igbo proverb that I loved so that when I read it, I really smiled. And there's a lot of these proverbs played throughout the book. So there's really this wealth of knowledge in this book. It says, says that no matter the weight of grief, nothing can compel the eyes to shed tears of blood. How beautiful is that? I really love this side. I think that's going to be a nice reason for you to read An Orchestra Of Minorities. Then if you're into dark romance, something that doesn't really necessarily have a happy ending, if you're looking for something that is dark, a narrative that is dark, you should read this book as well, because it's dark. And although the narrator, who is the chi, the guidance spirit of Nonso, says that Nonso is not unlucky, I find Nonso very unlucky. Honestly, I find him very unlucky, because there was a series of unfortunate events that led him to a pit that he was living. He's such a sweetheart, he's a very nice person, very nice man, very simple man, and he was just a lot of things that just unprecedented, that he didn't even call for or ask for it, just started throwing their jabs at him. A lot of things. And I feel like he was unlucky, though the chief would disagree with me, because I think twice in the book he said his host is not unlucky. But to me, the host is unlucky, so you should read it and find out. There was also an intercourse of cultures. Besides the fact that there was heavy Igbo cosmology in it, which you can learn from, then there's also the part where he traveled out of the country. You can also see that. So there's this twist. That's how many now? That's 6 reasons why I should read it. 6 reasons why I should read it. Yeah. Then what other reason? I wrote it down. 7th reason, and I said 6 before, so you get it plus. 7th reason why I should read An Orchestra of Minorities is because of there's also a theme of racism in it. Yeah, racism. It was really nice. It was really bad when it was sad for me actually, that because Nonso is also Nigerian just like myself, and he grew up here. He was born here. He's a simple man. If some people might even call him a bush person. Bush, like, because people, when you are not like other people, when you're not trying to be, maybe when you're not speaking a certain way, or when you're not talking a certain way, or you don't, or if you're not exposed to certain things, people will just term you bush. Or if they don't understand how you speak or your language, they'll call you bush. So I noticed that there was heavy racism when he traveled out of the country. Maybe some people be like, maybe it was them because it was set in the early 2000s. But anyway, we're still experiencing racism till this day. So there's that theme of racism in the book. There's a theme of love. There's a theme of culture and tradition. Very beautiful culture and tradition, rich culture. There's a theme of kindness. There's a theme of humanity, man's humanity to man. There's a theme of patience. So that there are so many themes that are really beautifully woven in this book. And I think you should read it. You should really read An Orchestra of Minorities. Chigozie Obioma never ever disappoints. That is why he's my author crush slash book crush of the month, for the month of August. Even though I did in September, I'm sorry that I'm so late with this, but I was just really processing and eating in what I just read. I also took my time to review The Fisherman when I read it. I didn't just come and give you a review. I really took my time. I thought about it, went through it. Like, what did I just read? I ran to my cousin that recommended the book to me, and like, you're so wicked. But ever since I read that book, that was Chigozie's debut novel, and I'm stuck to it still now. Any book Chigozie Obioma releases, I'm definitely going to read it. He's so good. His imagery is. So go get yourself An Orchestra of Minorities and enjoy it, okay? And thank me later. Until next time, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I promised myself I'm going to continue reminding you. Yes, so you must subscribe. Thank you. Okay? Thank you. Subscribe to my channel. Share this video. Tell your friends about this booktube channel. Whatever. And I love you already. I do a little dance whenever anybody subscribes to my channel. You don't want to see the dance anymore, but just know that I dance for you whenever you subscribe to my channel. So if you want me to do my little dance, please subscribe, please like, please share my video, and also follow me on my social media platforms at Sweet Escape with Voki. I'll leave the link or whatever in the description. But until next time, do take good care of yourself, okay? Take good care of yourself, read books, enjoy yourself, have fun, interact with people, okay? Until next time, goodbye.